Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, Skinny Mood 27. Today, we're gonna be talking about the Backrooms Weekly Challenge. Oh my god, they actually did it. Let's just frickin' jump into it, okay? But hey, you know what? Before you jump into it, you might want to go open the codes section. You might want to go open the codes. You might want to go type in Backrooms, all caps. Okay, you might want to do that, you know, with your keyboard, because then you'll get a Backrooms global skin. So go ahead and do that. All right, thank me later. Okay, so within this weekly, you do got a unique boss to grind for. So let's just jump into it, okay? Only 27% of you guys are subscribed. What are you doing? 72% of you guys aren't subscribed. Smash the subscribe button. Smash it. Smash! This is the first ever weekly on adventure mode. The first ever adventure mode with 35 waves. This is so freaking awesome, okay? The actual Backrooms theme has been added to Tower Heroes. This is a permanent addition, not just in the weekly. And it's gonna be incredible. We have a lot to talk about, so let's just jump into this already, okay? Let's just do this. Okay, so you'll notice as soon as you jump into the game, your path is somewhat randomly generated. Let's see how my path is. This looks like a really long path, actually, and it looks single lane, which is very nice. Wow, single lane path. That's actually very rare. You might get a two lane path. I guess if you want to keep it simple and you don't really want to, you feel scared enough doing this by yourself, you know, with a path that is not like mine, just reset until you get a path that's single lane like mine. Just keep replaying and keep dying over and over again until you do that. Either way, it's fine. Go ahead, skip. We're gonna put Dumpster Child right here at the corner. Yeah, we are. We're gonna put Dump right there. Flick it onto random targeting. That'd be good. You'll notice, oh god, oh, what is this thing? Oh my gosh. You'll begin to notice that the enemies themselves get turned into crazy still life versions of themselves the more that they spawn. So that's kind of a cool little detail that they added. Go ahead and place your lemonade cats, by the way. I forgot to do that. I'm an idiot. All right. There you go. You see how they just turn crazy? That's pretty cool. So this weekly is pretty awesome. Okay, go ahead and place 4 lemonade cats. You see it's got the Captain Cat skin on the lemonade cat. That's the new skin you get from the weekly itself, not just the global skin. They added a global skin and the regular skin, which is pretty cool. Gosh darn it, we got leaks. That's okay. I don't care about leaks. Just go ahead and skip. Actually, it's a wave 4, so you can't skip. But anyways, let's get into this shit. We got so many talking points. So before this weekly came out, before this update came out, rather, we were playing Gartic Phone. We were playing some Scribble.io in the Pixelbit Discord server, which was kind of fun. We were playing some of that. We were having fun. If you want to be invited to the next time we do that, then go ahead and freaking join us. When the weeklies come out, freaking join us, okay? At least when a new one comes out, we'll like have fun or something, you know. But yeah, have fun with that. That's cool. We had some. I'll put on screen what we drew and, you know, all the weird prompts that we had. So that was kind of neat. Go ahead and upgrade your lemonade cats a little bit more. And yes, of course. Okay, wait. I have to explain before I talk about what Smelly did when he joined my game yesterday. So. Oh goodness, there's so many things that they did. Okay, so I got to give a brief background history. If you're leaking, it's fine. You have 300 HP. As long as you have a good path like mine, you should be fine. Okay, so basically back in years ago, I guess like 2018, 2019 era, Hilo made a game called Beano's Backrooms Blitz. This game was just a quick little joke game. It was kind of fun. It was just, you go and find Beanos, you collect him, and then you run. You try to escape the Backrooms. So this was a very old time, a very long time ago, very old interpretation of the Backrooms, very old meme. Obviously, Beanos is not particularly funny anymore, but I still like Beanos. He's cute. And so it was a cool little, neat little game that tied into Soulstone Simulator, another one of Hilo's games, that you could get Beanos a weapon in, and it was kind of fun. Then they actually went ahead in 2023, when they released the adventure mode thing, when they released Adventure Mode, you could actually see that there was a secret theme that you couldn't use. There was Lab, I think, and there was Backrooms. So there was a Backrooms theme for Adventure Mode that was thought of, which is cool because it's procedurally generated, so that kind of fits what Backrooms pretty much is already. And so that's a cool concept, but it never actually fell through. Like, it was actually never finished exactly. So we actually found out recently what it looked like, what the real original build of Adventure Mode Backrooms looked like through a recent Smelly stream. You can go watch that video if you want, of the recording of the stream. But that was pretty cool. And then later that year, actually not later that year, it was in 2025, where in the anniversary battle pass, there was a Beano's follower, which was referencing, of course, Beano's Backrooms Blitz. So that was really cool. So we had somewhat of a Beano's representation still in the game, which was pretty cool, and I liked that. We're taking a lot of damage. Probably upgrade dump, guys. Upgrade dump level 2 and level 3. Anyways, yeah. So the Beano stuff was funny, and then now this year they were looking for a weekly idea, and they went ahead and did the Backrooms weekly idea because the Backrooms movie also came out this year. So it was a perfect opportunity to take together all the previous Backrooms Pixel Bit Association and, you know, reference the movie and, you know, do the adventure mode and just everything. So the Backrooms adventure mode theme is a real permanent theme that's in the game now. It works similarly to the Doors adventure mode theme. So that's just incredible. They didn't have to do that. They did not have to do that. They did not have to do this adventure mode thing, but they did because these guys are awesome. They got this done in like one day, which is like really impressive. They went and updated the wallpaper for Beano's Backrooms Blitz as well, which is so freaking awesome. They did not have to do that. That's awesome. Looks like we got a leak. What do we got? What is this ghost? I don't know what that is. Okay, you should probably set up a leak defense because I'm getting a lot of leaks. Just place another dump back here, I guess, or relative to wherever you're at. I forget. We won't have the same paths. So, anyways, this weekly was really cool. It was just a culmination of everything, and it was just awesome. Smelly ended up joining my game when we were streaming in the VC. I was streaming in VC when the update came out. Obviously, the devs joined like they usually do now, and Smelly ended up joining my game. And he had this specific morph. He was morphed as Eggloo, but in the frozen egg, like a frozen like cube. If you remember in the Grand Express, when you get the Eggloo egg, it's in a frozen egg. So it's kind of funny that they made a secret variant of it, and I was like, where'd this come from? Sure enough, if you go on the Eggloo egg and you click around where there's some secret arrows, where some secret arrows would be invisible arrows, you can actually find a secret variant and equip it as a follower. So I actually have it as a follower right now, the secret iced version of the Eggloo. So that's kind of a neat little secret that we discovered thanks to Smelly joining my game and having it as his morph. So that was pretty cool. Go ahead and max your farms. We're almost there. Oh god, what is this golem? Oh my gosh. There's like key locks and all this stuff. The still life effect is really cool because it takes random parts from other enemies of similar sizes and stuff. So you can kind of like pinpoint where some of the parts of the enemies come from, and it's really fun. I love it so much. It's so stupid. Ooh, looks like we got a bat leak. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that shite. I'll probably put a dump over there as well. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do now that you've maxed your farms is you're gonna want to place your chefs. I'm gonna place my chefs a little bit over here. You want to probably place your chefs in this kind of like squarular fashion. I just said squarular like it's circular. But basically in a kind of arched path like this where you could buy yourself more time while the chefs are being, you know, they're actually attacking. So you want to go ahead and do that if you can. You can kind of place your chefs like this, I guess. Yeah, that could work, yeah. So that will do, You can probably get some level 2s, level 2 chefs. I have the Backrooms skin on the Backrooms wallpaper global. It's pretty freaking cool. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Smelly joined my game, He was spawning Beanos. He spawned the Beanos, the follower exclusive thing from the battle pass. So that was cool. I got rare Beanos kills that you're not supposed to get because it's not a real enemy. So that's funny, lol. He was messing with the heart locket sabotage. You know, he was customizing it. He put a freaking Verity smiley face on there. I guess this weekly is also kind of a Verity reference. It's kind of strange. It's like not like I don't think Verity and the Backrooms have a direct correlation, but as you can see, the smiley face enemy spawns on this weekly, which is basically just like Verity. So that's kind of funny. If you don't know, Verity, it's like another creepy analog brain rot thing. I don't really know exactly what it is, but you can Google it, okay? They also went ahead and changed some follower sizes. If you noticed, Demise follower is actually way bigger than it used to be, so that's good. I guess Zapfly is back to being its regular size, which is good. It should never have been upsized to begin with, although Fly is still upsized, so it's like, whatever. I think Smelly only did a couple of the upsizing. I don't think he really went and did a bunch of them. I think he only changed a couple, though. And then there's also Spider Baby. Apparently Hilo messed up a value when he was messing with the skin or the followers, so when you only morph as Baby Spider now from the Spider Baby from the Quiet Quarry update, Quiet Quarry map. You just become a giant baby spider, which is so stupid. It's so huge and it's just ridiculous. So that's a cool little secret. You can use that morph before it's freaking patched and it's, you know, properly sized. So that's kind of funny. Back to the weekly itself. We can probably go ahead and auto skip now that we have chefs. We'll go ahead and put auto skip on. We're looking kind of good here. We've got level 2 chefs galore. You can see just how crazy the enemies turn into. Like, what is that? Honey slime in a cage? Like, I can't, like, it's so, like, look at this. It's like a big Reaper, but it has, like, Cage Monster locks as their hands. That's like a big urchin head or something. Like, it's just so crazy. I love trying to pinpoint where all these things come from, all the different parts come from. It's very entertaining to me. You basically just want to go max your chefs over here. Yeah, and then we're looking pretty good. Is that Booker's torso? What is that? On Skeleton's head? Oh my god, that's so weird. Yeah, that's Booker's torso. That's so weird. There's like a flower in his torso. It's so strange. I don't know why it picks that. It's very cool. Unfortunately, this enemy still life effect where it like randomly generates like parts of the model. That is unfortunately exclusive to this weekly. It's not a modifier. It's not a cosmetic modifier. It's not a part of the experimental gate. Unfortunately, I wish they could add it, but unfortunately, because of the way that it's programmed, they can't. Maybe it could be a modifier. It can't be a sabotage because some weird code stuff. I would just like to see it added somewhere so that it's not locked to this weekly because it's a cool gimmick, honestly. Oh goodness, what is, whoa, I don't need, like, sometimes you just look at stuff and you're just like, I don't know what the heck that even is. Go ahead and max your chefs still. We're looking pretty good. We're almost at the end, guys. Oh my god. Swamp Goblin's head. Oh, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. The boss is really cool. Alright, what else can I talk about? I think I kind of blew through all my talking points. I just had a lot to talk about, you know? Alright, before I go, I gotta go over the comment from the last episode of Weekly Dose. This comment is gonna be from Splish Tower Heroes. They said, lol, thanks. Hyphen, real Splish Tower Heroes. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But thanks for the comment. I know it's not anything crazy. It's just an adventure mode theme. It's just a weekly. It's just a boss. But to me, it means something. This shit means something to me. I was there when Beano's Backrooms Blitz came out, okay? 2019. This shit means something to me, man. This shit means something to me. So, I don't care what you say. Freaking Backrooms is awesome. And the freaking Captain Cat skin is also freaking awesome. Of course, referencing the Backrooms movie, which you should go watch. I won't give any spoilers here, but if you watch the movie, some of the stuff here would make a lot more sense. We're almost there. Probably upgrade your bite at this point. Probably get level 4 bite right here, and then you could upgrade it to level 5 once the boss comes. We've got big bats, malwares, nothing too crazy particularly.
Yeah, so I was really happy.
probably get max dump. Actually, yeah, probably get max dump. And then probably move your other dump up here, because if you put your dump early, like where the boss will spawn, then you can get early chip damage, which will make it a lot easier to kill the boss. So get level 5 and level 4 bite where the boss is. Or not bite, I'm sorry, level 5 and level 4 dump. God, I'm stupid. I'm saying the wrong things. Okay, so now we've got, I think all of our chefs are maxed, which is good. You can only place 11 chefs. I think it's like one less than default. You could place a Frank, I get. Frank, you just don't really want to use Frank in the weekly. I'm sorry. You can place 6 of them, but who the fuck cares? It doesn't really matter. You know, I don't know. You could if you wanted to. I don't know why you would. Actually, you probably move your bite. Sorry, guys. Move your bite over here. Get another bite. Here. And then you can max this bite. You don't belong here. Why don't I belong here? What the heck, man? That's kind of messed up, man. That's kind of messed up, man. Let's see. How much range would this Frank have if I maxed it? I guess that much. Whatever. I still want mana. Here it is. It's the lookalike. The lookalike is a very terrifying, almost still life of chef, where he's got double glasses, double hands. He's got weird freaking physique. He's just a nightmarish creation. Oh my god. Very cool boss design. And he has an ability where he will corrupt your towers, just like one of the bosses. I already forgot which one corrupts. There's too many things in Tower Heroes, guys. I forget these things. Alright, go ahead and have them attacking. Make sure you want most of them attacking. There you go. You can probably sell your dump. Replace the dump back here or so. There you go. Once you get that little dump stack right there, you're just set for freaking life. Oh, shit. That's not good. It's okay. He'll die to the dump. Very cool. Peace out, lookalike. Hey, we freaking did it. We freaking did it. And there you have it. That was the Backrooms Weekly Challenge. Very freaking awesome. Unfortunately, there's no boss mod yet. Smelly did say maybe he would add it at some point, along with the Splish and Splash boss modifier. So hey, don't give up hope. Okay, the weekly exclusive bosses will probably all get modifiers. Okay. All I know is that Lotus and Zep did. Let's go over what we get. So you get the Captain Cat, Lemonade Cat skin, of course, if you didn't already see it. Very cool, very creative. Love how they, you know, did this. I think Spookiner actually worked on this weekly, making some of the assets, like making some of the furniture, so that's kind of cool. Of course, you saw the wallpaper global skin on Bite that I just used, but here it is on Wizard. It's just a Backrooms wallpaper. That's all you pretty much need to know. And here's the lookalike follower. It's in the people section. It costs 200 coins, which is kind of nice. Here is lookalike. He's actually a pretty nice, good-sized follower. Good priced follower. Pretty much is just a good, like, boss in general. Like, it's got an ability, it's great price, it's got good animations, good sizing. Like, everything about this is just fantastic, okay? I would seriously show some appreciation to Pixelbit for this stuff. This is incredible. Me and Beanos are about to say goodbye, and before you ask, you can't get Beanos anymore. I know, it's sad. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. This weekly was incredible. This was just so cool to me as a longtime Pixelbit fan, and just as a fan of the Backrooms movie, and just everything in between. It was just a great weekly, and so I just really liked it. So, if you like this, then go ahead and fucking smash the like button. Smash the like button, okay? Freaking utterly destroy it and wreck it and just destroy the like button. And then, you're gonna have to go and subscribe to the channel. Smash the subscribe button. Only 27% of you guys are subscribed. What are you doing? 72% of you guys aren't subscribed. Smash the subscribe button. Smash it. Smash! Peace out, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.